Hi, this is MTB214. Thanks for coming by the channel. I got the new from McFarlane Toys, Michael Keaton 1989 Batman. Today from GameStop, I was happy it came. It said it was supposed to come, I think, on the 1st, so I'm happy it came a bit earlier. Glad to add this to collection. I just wanna, let's take a look. So the box is like the regular box, has a picture, black and white on the back of Michael Keaton as Batman in the bat suit. The card is basically the same artwork, smaller size, and has a description on the other side. Has the standard stand. He comes with a lot of accessories, which is good. He has 2 fist hands, like a gripping hand, an open hand, trigger finger. He comes with this like grappling hook and a batarang. 2 ninja stores, and this is like a remote for the car for it to stop, like when it's driving up to him, and then stops just a few inches away from him. This is like a weird thing. This is actually to get his cape to stay up. There's no wire in it, oddly, but it's easy to put a wire in it. I'll explain that in a bit. So it's like if I had to get one, this is what I would want to get from McFarlane. Sadly, that they're actually gonna be losing the license in 2026 to Mattel. It's going back to them, but whatever. It was a good run. So here's the Keaton Batman. Can you see the likeness in the face from the jaw? Eyes is not really. It's a little different because in the movie, he didn't have this neck articulation like that. You have to move his whole body, but the head can go back and forth, down and up, and pivot a bit. So that's good. The arms can go over 90. It's double jointed with pins. I don't mind if pinned or not. He has bicep cut as well. The wrist can go around. And, not that much forward. Okay, there it goes. Forward and back. He has articulation at the diaphragm to go around, which is good. And at the waist. Part of me feels like this and this should be the same color, but I don't remember off the top of my head. The legs can kick out as double jointed with pins. Can go back. His ankles can go forward and back and pivot. And he has toe articulation as well. So no thigh cut, but that's fine. It can go like sort of like that a bit. The cape is like a nylon-ish. No, I think nylon is the name of the material, which isn't the best, but it's okay if it works. It's not like a pleather. Let's take a look at him with some figures, other versions of him. So I got the 2 Keaton versions of him. So the symbol is a little different design. At the chest, it's similar but a little different with the cowl. The body armor is definitely different for him. This is like a newer design, supposedly, and the legs have more design. I wired this cape, which I was gonna say about that, and it's easy to do. I'm not a great swimmer. I could do it if need be, but you can see right there is the end. You use like the what bread is. Like, you get bread that has that wire in it. You use that and, like, sew this on so you can make a wired cape easily for cheap. The bread, like, the wire that comes with bread or something, use that and then sew that into there, and you have an affordable wired cape. So I have also the unmasked version of him. And you could probably do repaint, get him to look younger, hair black or brown, and could do a head swap for these. So this is similar to the other Flash one, but missing that part and the mask, the cowl. So definitely interesting. His sort of Joker. It's not Jack Nicholson. I don't think that's coming out because he wants a ridiculous amount of money. But similar Joker because he has like wearing the purple, has the fedora hat. He just wouldn't have that kind of gun in the camera, but there's Joker with him, which is from McFarlane as well. From some other lines, Mattel, Two-Face, he's smaller, so this is like a comic version. And from Jaded Toys, here's Guile, one of my favorite of the Street Fighters. That's more cartoony, so a different kind of style. From Nessa, I think it's Throttle, the leader of the Biker Monks from Mars. I would say that he'd fit in size-wise. Yeah, I think so. From NECA, here's Vincent Price figure. He was in a lot of movies and like presented horror shows. He was in, the last movie he was in was Edward Scissorhands. Here's from another NECA, like a superhero, but sort of bad in a way. Homelander, so about the same size. From different times, because that's more modern. Here's another hero, Wolverine, played by Hugh Jackman, who's been good in multiple movies and plans to be in musicals like Les Miserables, as well as The Greatest Showman. From another line, actually, yes. So here's from Star Wars, my like kit bash of Din Djarin, the Mandalorian. I did a head swap for him. He should be having his helmet under there. That's what the difference was. So he's definitely a shorty compared to Batman. And going old school, similar, here's Christopher Reeves. So they're similar. They're both like, you know, movie versions, popular versions of superheroes when it's taken more seriously. And let's see, I'm gonna get out like one or two more live action Batman figures just hang around a moment. So here's the old school Batman, Adam West from the 60s show. He's a little shorter than them, different design, but has the yellow around the Bat logo. And here's, I can't remember his name right now. I can't remember his name right now. Not Christian Bale. It slipped my mind. Well, that goes to show how much I like that version of Batman. But about the same height. They were in the Flash movie together, sort of, but in different scenes, and George Clooney made a little appearance in that as Batman. And another, I don't have the Batmobile, the large one, but this is the original Hot Wheels one from when I was a kid. And the year for this, it says 1989. So it's just like a baby then that got this. So this is definitely a cool Batman to add to the collection. This is the very highly anticipated, and finally, like, they thankfully put it in a regular release to have the Keaton Batman, and not just one that's like more available. It was sold out quick. I was able to get it from GameStop. Happy to have it. It's not that hard to go and make the wired cape for him like this. I did the like, you know, like twist tie. That's the word for it. Twist ties for like bread or something. You have that, put it into the end, you sew it into there like by hand, a sewing machine. If you're not a good sewer, like ask your family or friend to sew it, but it's not that hard. Definitely happy to add this to the collection. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe so you can check out future videos, and thank you to subscribers new and old. Have a great night. Take care.